Hello, everyone. And we're going back up.
Yeah. So
we played it 4 times, the Sun Song.
We've finally come to an end of this side quest, which was heavily recommended to do before we do the next temple.
But have we?
From the sounds of it, and definitely not looking through a walkthrough or anything, I just assume that this might be the last part of the fetch quest.
It's weird that you kind of have that intuition.
Yeah. My soul
is my finest. My finest work.
You sound like an over-revving car.
I handed in the claim check.
There we go.
Did I really have to have that claim check? Would you not just have recognised my face?
You can equip that sword now with B.
My eyes.
I'm blind. So now,
the sword.
There it is.
Oh, that's the best sword I can get in the game.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh,
hell, big boy.
You versus the guy she told you not to worry about. Oh, look at that.
Oh my God, the whole. Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Did you see that reach?
I
Unbelievable.
Did. Yeah. It's about as big a reach as when you were telling me that I wasn't looking at anything to do with the game.
Me? What? I never lie.
I do. I do it to fall asleep. I'm also on 1 heart now because I keep jumping off that same platform.
Okay. Well, now at least, so we've completed that quest.
Yeah.
So now we can go on to the water temple.
Like that one South Park episode where he's like, "What do we do now?"
What do you
mean?
They sound like that?
Now we can finally play the game. I don't know. So we need to go back to
Lake Hylia.
Zora's.
Yeah, no, it's following the river down. So I think that the temple.
So you think we need to go down to
I think the temple's in there. Yeah.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Thanks, man. I've never been wrong before,
I was
right?
about to say
right?
Those exact words. God.
Oh no, we need the iron boots.
What iron boots?
How do we get
what fucking iron boots?
Wait, have we got iron boots?
No. Take me.
Iron boots. I'm dying.
Dying boots. Oh, that rock's coming down, right?
Finally, my turn.
I have pincers, and I'll use them to mandible your eyes.
My feet mandibles.
Wouldn't it be awful if you had taste buds in your fingers?
Oh, can you imagine? Or even worse, on your feet.
Yeah. Oh.
Every time you step somewhere.
Yeah, but I guess
Dan actually stepped in dog shit earlier.
Not barefoot.
No.
God. What the fuck?
I'm probably
in relation to bare feet.
I probably should have.
Jesus.
And then he was like, "Hey, Bill, look at this," and then took his foot off it, and then stepped in it again.
It went a little bit differently than that. It went, ugh.
Oh,
I stepped in shit.
I like to say that we were being manly men at that point and chopping wood in the back.
Oh, it was great.
Although the first one that we did, when we were chopping the wood, it still had, I don't know where the wood came from, but it had iron nails in it. No, as in what it was used for before that, between being a tree and being chopped up for firewood.
I don't know.
So we had a bit of a rough time trying to get through that first log. We got through it eventually.
A really unrealistic expectation.
Yeah. Me and Dan looked at each other. We were like, "Are we just being little bitches? Are we just being really weak?"
Look, both of us were giving it full pelt.
Yeah,
like full pelt.
But it gave us the the adrenaline. Like we had the warm up session there. Then after that, luckily everything was fine.
Yeah, and then we felched.
Stop saying that! That's like your favourite word of the last 10 minutes.
What is?
I'm not saying it. And also, I don't know how to get the iron boots.
Oh yeah, we need the iron boots. Oh.
But it's fine. Because it's all part of the game.
Spin on the spot. Spin on the spot. Spin on the
Zelda iron boots. I'm just saying this out loud, I'm not looking it up.
Moonwalk on the spot. Rotate.
Yeah.
See where he clap.
I'm Michael Jackson's horse. I'm doing...
Speech. Oh man.
Oh.
So what else was
That
over
was
this? I'm just gonna go over this end while you have a look at that. I mean, what? You're just thinking about stuff, not googling it. Green
No.
carrots.
How do I get the iron boots? After sailing to the ice...
Sailing to the what?
Sailing? Oh, no.
This game just...
No.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no. It's so funny because the way that we've done it and looking through walkthroughs, every single time we're like, right, let's get to the next part. It's
Right.
like, well, now that you have the iron boots, the horse, the big Goron sword, and we're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Literally, who the fuck knows what this...
Wait, why is the thing drained? Why is the lake drained?
I don't know.
Don't say it's in relation to...
My balls.
Yes, I knew you were going to say...
I wasn't going to say it until you said that.
Oh, what about this?
So... I stand on here, and then what?
And
right,
wind
Navi,
is
you
blowing
don't-
from Zora's River.
You don't need to keep saying this.
But
I know I keep tapping the...
do we need to go back into... Oh...
When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light.
I don't know what that means.
Could you be less cryptic? Could you actually just give me step by step, please?
You're gonna not like this.
Give me the bad news.
We've got to go back to Zora's domain again.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Apparently, it's in the ice cabin.
This is welcome to the finale.
yeah. Can you just put that one clip in from a Super Mario 64? Like, so Bill, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the final episode because I'm getting pissed off with this game.
I don't know if I can do another however many episodes there are of this. So I'm gonna call this the finale,
Oh, really?
and Mario can get fucked. Contrary to popular belief, I am actually enjoying this.
I'm glad.
I'm enjoying ripping on it as well.
Yeah,
but
I
am
can
enjoying
tell.
the game. It's always fun to play games with my best friend Bill.
Yeah. No, no, I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it is good because, like we've said before, though, it's like we do these big recording sessions. You know, we do a few days, a couple of days, 3 days,
Couple of days.
but then, you know, after this, for example, I've got to drive back tomorrow, and then I'm not going to be back round here till the new year. And this, at time of recording, this is the 1st of December.
Yeah. So literally the next batch of recordings are going to be on the 31st of December. But then after
that's true.
But then after that,
Then it will be the new year.
then it'll be the new year. But
So it's not too far, actually. To be
it's
fair.
not, but I always have a busy February.
Yeah, and then after that, I mean, like, January, you're just sort of sorting yourself out, being like, I've become a fat boy, and I need to sort myself out. New year, new me, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Also, let's get this paycheck to extend until the end of January, please.
I spend about 98,000
There you
years
go.
away from...
Oh, no, sorry,
going to-
no, that's my fault.
You're good,
No,
you're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
you're going the right way.
I spend about 38,000 weeks away from him. Fuck off, Poe.
Yeah.
You're the
With
shittest
crying
Teletubby.
babies on planes and people that won't let you extend your seat back. I did say that story about when I set my seat back onto the guy with the crutches, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Was that part of a Play Vibe recording or
That-
pre-Play Vibe? I can't remember.
No, that was Play Vibe. That was
Yeah.
a Mario Maker
yeah,
one.
yeah.
But just for the benefit of the audience, you might not have seen that.
Yeah, potentially.
Go for it.
Well, last episode, obviously, we were talking about your issues with sort of pushing
A
your
kid
seat
that
back.
I want to tell to fuck off.
Yeah, well, there are lots of issues on planes, aren't there? But you had the courtesy, at least, of looking back at the guy behind you and asking whether it was okay for you to, recline your seat. That's the word.
I'll expand upon that later because I actually want to talk about
Yeah, sure, yeah.
that. But I'll let you talk first.
In my, if you jump off now, in my story, however, I didn't bother asking the person behind.
You didn't have the courtesy.
No, I didn't have the courtesy. I was not being a courteous,
Courteous.
Curtis Cobain.
You're courteous.
Courteous Cobain. And I'd like to say that I was just a bit of a, young, stupid kid at that point. I
Yes.
mean, I was on a plane on a school trip, I think I was 16, 17 at the time.
That's not an excuse.
I know, but it's just one of those where you think, oh, I'm just being showing off a little bit to the rest of the people. So I was like grabbing the seat and like pushing it back as far as it could, like quite aggressively.
Yeah.
Just because, I was a bit excited, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I did this the first time, and behind me, all of a sudden, I hear a grunting, and he was like, I was like, what the fuck is that? And I like laughing at my mates. You can just go past him because you're going to the ice cavern. And like, I was next to my mates and they were all just sort of giggling as well. So I kept doing it.
Yeah.
I feel so bad.
You're a little shit.
Yeah, this makes me look terrible. I promise I've changed. Anyway, I kept doing it, and then I did it really hard. And bless this man behind me, he didn't say anything the whole flight. I think it was about 3 hours I was in Iceland at that point, or coming back from Iceland. Lo and behold, well, I mean, I said at the start of the story, sort of spoilers, but at the end of the flight, whilst everyone's getting up, I sort of jump up in my seat and just look back, and there was this poor old bloke, and he had crutches that would like hanging out of the aisle, and the whole time I'd been banging my seat against his bad leg. And my God, my stomach just sort of dropped at that point. I felt instantly so terrible.
Like a prick?
Yeah, like a prick.
Yeah.
And there's no hiding from that. I was just being a prick. I have no excuse. It's just the fact that, he had the crutches, which just made it even worse. If he hadn't have had those crutches and I looked back and there was like nothing to see, I probably still wouldn't have thought anything of it.
Yeah.
I was just being a dick.
But it's one of those memories where you just look back and think, oh man, I wish I had done something differently.
It's painful. It's, regret.
Big regret.
Here, grunt. Push seat back.
Oh, this is red as well.
Regret.
Oh, I can use the thing on this as well.
Ah, so that's where you go. Okay.
Interesting. Does interesting mean interesting?
Intéressant. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It sounds too similar of a word.
Intéressant.
Where? But yeah, my thoughts on that as well are like... So
why were you a dick?
I have a lot of issues on planes where... Because of the type of work I do, I still won't explain what it is.
No.
But it requires extensive travel. Like
yes. You're on a plane, like getting
global travel.
Yeah, getting weekends with you. I mean, it's always good, and reason why we're always grateful for having these is because we're both so busy. But especially, I mean, my travel's within the country.
Yeah.
For work.
Whereas my travel is literally all over the world.
Yeah.
For weeks at a time, and like staying in hotels, and I'm always that friend who's like, oh, can we make this date? Better ask Dan.
Yeah. 5 months in advance. No, calendar's booked.
Literally is. I mean, luckily I've got all of my event timings for next year already, but... Yes, I know this blue... yes, I know it doesn't seem natural. Let me swing my sword. For fuck's sake.
Just grapple it. Okay.
Let me get my motherfucker
Get a bow out, and then also the... Yeah, that's it. Well done. You were going to do exactly what I would have done.
Yes. But my point is, like, when you like away for as long as I am on business, and you just spent the whole week just on your feet, like working.
Yeah.
I'm a camera operator, so I hold a camera for the whole week, run around, edit late into the evening, and I just want to get back on a plane and fucking sleep.
Yeah.
When people get out of their plane seats behind me, they fucking hold onto my seat, yank it backwards, and as I'm falling asleep, it's just like the whole world just rotates upside down, and I'm woken up because someone went to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Can you not realise that that's inconsiderate? Like, if you don't get it, that's fine, but
I can see you getting more and more animated, like, as you're
pisses me
talking
off
about this.
Like, fucking whacking your table back onto the seat is gonna affect the seat that you're whacking. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I think...
wake up.
Wake up, people.
Wake up.
Wake up, sheeple.
Yeah.
I agree
Leave
with
the
you
herd.
saying. I assume that I've done the same without thinking about it, though. When you're actually, like, getting out of your seat and using the seat in front of you to like lever yourself up. I'm sure I've done that without thinking. And I don't mean to like be a dick, but you're right. Maybe like I've never consciously thought about it affecting the person in front of me.
Yeah, it's huge annoying.
But I'm sure because you've been on so many more planes than I have, that your
more
plane,
of an annoyance.
Your plane etiquette is a lot better than mine.
Yeah,
because you've gone through every small annoyance that there possibly was, so you're aware of the issues.
The other I know it comes from a good place. The other one that pisses me off is people waking me up for meals. I'm like, I'm asleep. Let me sleep. I know that comes from a like place of kindness and like I don't want you to miss your sustenance, but. You sit. Oh, I thought this was just an empty room of nothing.
So did I. I was like, "Thanks, game."
I know it comes from like a place of
dish be pointed.
You know, that's.
Yeah.
But you know, it's also.
Yeah. See, that's interesting because I don't know whether they have to do that because it's like a requirement for them to ask everyone.
No, it's not the flight staff because they know it's the people around them. It's the other passengers.
Oh, they wake you up to
They'll
say,
just like take it
food.
upon themselves to wake you up.
Oh, I see. Because it was under my assumption that if you're asleep, then that
they know not to wake you up.
They don't wake you up. Yeah, is that right? Is that true?
That's correct. Yeah, they shouldn't wake you up. Where are them little fucks?
Yes, and then this one's just chilling on the wall. Right. No, my family.
There is one more. What is this now? Oh, look, a compass. A completely non-essential part of
Wait, is this the actual...
What?
Is this the temple itself? This cavern?
Yeah? I don't know.
Oh, good thing we've got 3.
Oh, wait,
I
don't even need 3, because I can just go back to this motherfucker and fill it up. And then make mad bucks.
I instantly forgot. I've got mad... what is it? Object permanence.
I'm surprised you've got it. I have atrocious object permanence. I will put down a pen.
I just get engrossed in the stories that we tell, man, sometimes.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm watching the things happen on the screen, but my brain's just not taking it in.
Yeah.
It's like when we're actually voicing... when we're voicing the characters, and we're saying the words, and they're giving us hints of where to go next, but I'm just not taking it in.
No, it does come with the territory of doing commentaries, but we can only use that as an excuse for so much of our lives.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's vibe out another time.
When I remember where we are.
Yeah. What are we doing again? Where am I going? Do you know what?
What game is this?
I'm doing that as a joke. I genuinely don't know.
We're saving Diddy Kong in DK64.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
Is there any... Oh, there's another red bit over here. Dive. So, let's see what's in this side, then. Let's pour some fire out. That works.
I suppose next time.
And we'll see what's in here. Vibe out another... I literally forgot. Literally vibe out another time.
If we remember to record.
I'm going to remember to record next time as well. Bye.
Bye.